This is a part 2 of my journey from Lagos to Ibadan by road. You can check out that video for more context. Welcome back to Tales. My name is Fumi. If you're new here, well, I'm also a new YouTuber. Thank you for stopping by. And if you're returning, or if you're an existing subscriber, thank you so much for stopping by again. So in this video, let me take you inside Ibadan proper. This was shot back in December 2023, so I'm a little far behind. Ibadan is also very similar to Lagos. It's one of the Lagos neighboring towns, and it's located in the southwestern part of Nigeria. Ibadan has witnessed improvements in many infrastructure, including road networks. The road is actually very good. They have bridges, they have public facilities. There are quite a number of construction going on in the city with modern buildings, shopping malls, commercial centers, and they all are contributing to the changing skyline in this ancient city. By my right is Challenge Bus Terminal, which looks like the BRT terminal back in Lagos. And there's one thing I noticed on this particular trip to the city. There's a buzzing nightlife now in Ibadan. Almost every street and corner has a restaurant and a bar. Now let's talk about the roads. The roads are very wide and clean. And for a time like this, you would expect things on the road, but that was far from it. At least that was what I observed. You can almost tell you're in a different city. I mean, there isn't so much hustle or bustle. The city is very calm. It's very simple. Unlike Lagos, that is so chaotic, but for some reason, we tend to thrive and survive in that city. But a lot of people are now moving, like I said in my previous video, to other states in the country, and Ibadan is one of them. The city of Ibadan is the current capital of Oyo State, and in fact, it's the largest city in the whole of West Africa. And you know, I used to think Lagos had roundabouts, but I think Ibadan tops Lagos when it comes to roundabouts. Almost every corner has one roundabout or the other. But I guess you can't blame them. You don't really have that traffic problem we suffer in Lagos, and that's why most parts in Lagos right now, the roundabouts are being taken off. They're being removed, right? But Ibadan, almost every road you get to one place, you find roundabouts. On a very short stretch, I'd assume about a 10 minutes drive, I probably counted around 5 to 6 roundabouts. Now let's talk about the transportation. So I also observed that they have the keke napep or the keke marwa, which is a tricycle also in this city. And I noticed that the official color for their buses is white, unlike what we have in Lagos for the downfall buses, which are yellow and black. In Ibadan, it is white in color. I did notice any BRT bus, like I said earlier, and loads of Okada on their major highways, which is a bit dangerous, and I hope it's something the government would look into. It's actually funny that having lived in a city like Lagos for a very long time, it's super easy to just compare and contrast, because I go on this road, I'm looking at this video, and there's so many things I feel like, this is not obtainable in Lagos, and I'm going, this should be in Lagos. You know, it's a tale of two cities. You pick out the good things that you hope a city would imbibe, and also take out the things you think a city should throw away. That is just what is in this video that I'm saying. There's so many things that you would see in Lagos and you wouldn't see in Ibadan. For instance, there's so many markets on the road. This is like a major market and people are selling on the road. I doubt if this is obtainable in Lagos because, number one, this is a very busy road. It's close to the secretariat. And then you find people selling their wares on the roads like this. I mean, don't get me wrong. There's street walking in Lagos. There's street trading. But you would have had people of the kick against indisciplined guys from the green vehicle, from the game van, come to seize these people's wares. So to find it very public and very open in Ibadan like this, And now we're approaching Mapo Hall, which is one of the oldest historical buildings in Ibadan. It was designed and constructed by a Welsh engineer, Robert Jones, about a century ago. Now that's a long time ago. And this structure was modeled after St. George's Hall in Liverpool. This is a good time to talk about the buildings of Ibadan and the color that they wear. You know, this side of town has different structures wearing different looks, different colors from orange to green to blue to red. kind of reminds me of Lagos Island. They have different types of colors, and we're approaching yet another roundabout. I'm sure you're counting by now. You know, at one point in time, Ibadan really was known for its brown roof, right? And that's what we're approaching now. There was a famous Nigerian poet and playwright, J.P. Clark, who said, Ibadan, running splash of rust, and gold flung and scattered among 7 hills like broken china in the sun. That explains all the brown roofs you just saw. Because that's what really Ibadan was all about back in the days. But now there's so many modern structures, so many buildings. It's just a part of town that really has that brown look, or rather the brown roof. And it's good because I like the fact that they retained it. That's a beautiful architectural building. I don't know, it's a mosque, I think, and it's stunning. You know, as cities grow and develop, it's always good to move and evolve. But at the same time, it's equally important to hold on to your heritage, to your past. And that's one thing the city of Lagos is lacking. So many of our heritage buildings are gone. Afro-Brazilian structures are gone. Colonial structures are gone. So it's nice to come to a place like this and then you find so many heritage sites. I kind of feel like if Ibadan was Lagos and Lagos had all those brown roofs, trust me, by now, they would have been redeveloped. They would have been redeveloped into high-rise buildings. That's what I think. So the fact that they retained it is a plus. Oh, I've come to the end of another episode of Tales. Thanks again for watching. And if you enjoyed this video, leave me a comment and tell me how much you liked it, or if you didn't like it, I'd love to know. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again. Bye.